Hi there, guys. I'm going to go through the final question here from the algebraic fractions, which is this one, which I've just got here, this thing here. I've gone through each of these in the previous two videos. Okay, right, back. Okay, so in this case, we can see that we've got a different denominator for both of the fractions, and we're going to need to have the same denominator. Now, if you were going to do something like, let's say, 1/2 plus 1/3, then you know that you need to have the same denominator to add those two things together. So in that case, you're going to need to times by the 3 there, and you're going to need to times by the 2 there. And whatever you do to the bottom of the fraction, you need to do to the top of the fraction as well. So times by 3 and times by 2 there as well. So that would give you 3/6 plus, and over to this side, you'll have 2/6, right? So in this case, we're going to do the same principle, but we're going to do the x plus 4 times by the x plus 5 for both of these fractions. So I'm going to times the top and the bottom of the left-hand fraction by x plus 5, whereas previously we times by the 3. Okay, and on the right-hand side, I'm going to times both the top and bottom by the x plus 4. Right, let's just go back. Okay, right. Back. Okay, so feel free, by the way, to stop this and try this yourself. Okay, so first thing you're going to do then is get the first fraction with the times by x plus 5 over x plus 5, and that's going to be timesing by the x over x plus 4. And then the second fraction, we're going to times the top and bottom by, I'm going to do this in a different way. In fact, I'm going to say x plus 4 divided by, and we've got x plus 5 there, and x plus 4. Both of those notations are fine. Okay, I'm just showing you different ways to write it down. Okay, so now I've got the same denominator when I put these two together. I've got x plus 5 and x plus 4 there. And then on the left-hand side of the fraction, I now have x and x plus 5. So I've got x times by x gives me x squared, and x times by 5 gives me plus 5x. And then on the right-hand side, I've got take away, I'm going to put this in brackets here, take away 2 times by x and 2 times by 4, so plus 8. The reason why I put it in brackets is because of this. So we know that minus 2x is going to give us minus 2x, of course, but also minus plus 8 is going to be minus 8. So in other words, this sign is going to change, and that's the most common error that people make. So putting in this extra set of brackets here will help you out. Obviously, if there's a plus in front, it doesn't matter, but if there's a minus, it does matter. Okay, now because I'm running out a bit of a space, I'm going to do this all at once, which is a bit naughty, but you know, you can put an extra line of working out. So we've got x squared here, and we've got plus, so 5x take away the 2x gives us 3x, and then we've got the minus 8 there, minus plus 8, so it's minus 8 there as well. Okay, and we've still got this x plus 5 and x plus 4 on the bottom. And now that is simplified. Now it might be that the top can factorize, and maybe it shares a factor with one of those factors on the bottom, one of those brackets on the bottom, and you can cancel. In this case, are there any two numbers which times together to give minus 8, but add together to give 3? Let's think about our combinations there. We could have 8 and we could have 1. Now, obviously, I'd need a plus amount of 3x there, so 8 and 1. So it would need to be a plus for the bigger number and a minus, but that's not going to add together to give 3x. Then I've got a 2 and a 4. Remember, the bigger number has to be positive there. So when we add those together, we get 3x. And then we're out of options. So in fact, that top quadratic there does not factorize. Okay, guys, thanks for listening to that one. That is the final answer there. You can leave the bottom of this fraction factorized, or you can multiply it out. Both are equally valid in terms of answers. Okay, guys, I'll be online this afternoon, and if you need any more help, then please ask.